Hi, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Hey guys, we're going to talk about my favorite subject today, which is sales. All right, we got a great subject for today, so I think you'll be entertained. So let's go ahead and get to it. The question for today, or the statement for today, is selling over the phone. Why you must follow your selling script. Okay, that sounds pretty good. A lot of times, folks, when we're out there and we're selling, we just wing it. We just wing it. We know somebody's going to buy something from us, and we just wing it. Well, that ain't right. Smart people don't go winging it, especially good salespeople and people who work on commission. And I'm one of them kind of people that work on commission. So by me following a script, it's going to help me to be able to stay on track, to be able to focus and have a straight line approach. One of the big things when you are a salesperson, if you work in a call center or if you work at a private office or you have your office and you have to call people as a part of your job to make all your money, and I mean calling cold calls, sometimes warm call, it's all good. You're gonna find yourself, hey, what do I do? I'm going to be a very successful salesperson, but how do I do it? Well, here's the answer. A way to be successful on a phone, especially when you have a customer captive, is to have a awesome script. Now, sometimes you can call this a fluid script, which means that it will change over a period of time because things do change. A lot of great businesses, because they didn't change with the markets and so forth, went out of business. So by having a script that's going to be able to be fluid, you're going to be able to have a good conversation. Now, here's the thing. You need to take notes when you're writing or when you're asking questions of your client. Don't try to keep all these things to yourself. So if you have a script, you want to follow that script. Now, we don't want you to have to reinvent the wheel, but you can bring your charisma, you can bring your great attitude, because my name is Gary Lee Stanley, and with a great attitude of gratitude, people will be more inclined to buy from you. And if you have a wonderful sales script that can change and evolve, then you're very fortunate. You don't want to start calling people and not have something similar to say, because you'll go off on a tangent. I'm telling on myself. In the past, I winged it. I had some scripts, but I thought I knew everything. And I'll tell you what, sometimes you get off and then you lose a sale because of something that you might have said that wasn't a part of your script. Guilty, just saying. And with that in mind, the best thing you can do when you're a salesperson is just do your best. Just have the best attitude, treat people with kindness, and remember, you have to follow your selling script. It's going to give you an introduction. It's going to get you to be able to conversate. Now, you have to close the sale. Now, even though you get these, sales and stuff from your script, I don't care. You could be the best script reader in the world, but if you don't close the deal or ask for the order or tell them, say, hey, you go ahead and get it today. If you don't do that, then a script is worthless. But this is what a script's done for me. Okay, I've been able to really make a tremendous amount of leeway and effort, and I make more money because when I stay on track with my script, it's guaranteed, because this worked. I don't have to change anything, maybe add my own personality to it, maybe a little bit here and there. But if I stay on track, you got to remember these different scripts that your companies make, they make them for a reason. They test them out, and they're always looking to make them better. So they're going to be monitoring you a lot of times. People will be listening to your conversations. And if you're doing good and you can go forward, your scripts are going to make you a lot of money. Now, if you're not following the script, and a lot of companies, especially in customer service, when you're dealing with finances and stuff, if you're not doing a good job and you're not following the script and they're monitoring you, they're going to fire you. Okay, because listen, people are listening. People are watching you. We're salespeople. People are always watching us. We never know who's going to be watching us or listening to us. So we always want to be above board. Treat everybody like somebody's watching over your shoulder with respect. Because I'm going to tell you what, if you act like you know that somebody's watching over you, you're probably going to do the right thing. So if you're using your script it's going to save you a lot of headache. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have learned this a long time ago when I was a young person. Sell, oh, I got this. But then I started studying sales. It's been over 30 some odd years that I've been studying the sales field, the craft of customer service and selling. And so I love it, everything about it. And it's important and we matter because salespeople, we need to have this type of forum to talk about real issues. Now, selling over the phone, it's a lot of fun. It takes a type of personality that doesn't mind for people to say, leave me alone, don't call me back, click, hang up on you. You got to have this type of mentality. Go on to the next one and have a smile when you dial. When you smile when you dial, it's not going to be perfect, but your mind, you have to change your mind within seconds because you got to make more calls. And if you work on commission, the more calls you make, the more opportunities to talk to somebody. Because people are busy today. But if you got a captive audience for a few minutes and you do some presentations, I guarantee you, if you can sell with a great personality and you make it worth their time and you can fit it in their budget, people will buy from you every single time. Now listen, I ain't saying you're going to sell every single person, but if you don't, it's a numbers game. When you're on the phone, the way you talk, the way you act, it really does matter. And see, here's the thing. By following the script, you know that you've seen your predecessors do really, really well in their careers. Now, they wouldn't steer you wrong because they have a vested interest in your future. And if you're fortunate, if you're lucky, you don't jump ship and you get with a good company. At first, you're going to have to do the grind because at first it's really difficult. But once you learn your script and it becomes a part of you, and you learn and start to feel comfortable with your words and your presentations, you're going to be wonderful. So I think you're doing a great job. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. We just had a very great conversation about, what do we call it? We call it selling and following our scripts. And they're real important and they matter. So do me a favor, go out there and sell something today. And when you're out there talking to people over the phone or in person, follow your script. It works if you work it, so you got to believe in it. And you got this. So I got you back. And if you like this video, just pass it on, because people need to know, especially in sales or anybody, kids, that they're important and that they matter. And I'm going to say this, keep on smiling, keep on smiling. And my name is Gary Lee Stanley. We just had a very simple conversation about following your selling script. You got this. Did I just follow the script? Okay. Yes, I did. Bye-bye.